Welcome, boys and ghouls, to another installment of Monster Mike's Mayhem. On this exciting summer installment, I'd like to talk about the 1990 cult classic Killer Tomatoes Strike Back. Back in 1978, Costa Dillon came up with a very interesting, cool concept about having vegetables attacking humans. So they went to work way back then, and they were able to produce Attack of the Killer Tomatoes in 1978. It didn't show great back then, but nowadays it's considered a cult classic. Anyways, we fast forward to the 1988 when a young George Clooney appeared in Return of the Killer Tomatoes. Then, straight to video, we would see this cult classic in front of you, 1990 or 91's Return, which would be Killer Tomatoes Strike Back. Back in those days, the movies would go straight to video if they didn't do good in the box offices. So what they would do is they would pick up a movie and they would release it on VHS tape. And I recall seeing these videotapes in my video store back in the early 90s. All you monsters out there probably seen this tape, maybe, maybe not. You'll have to check it out, it's pretty interesting. But in front of you is a 2011 DWN Productions Killer Tomatoes Strike Back tomato. You can see him with all of his glory. He is a mean-looking tomato. He's got a scowling grin on his face. He's got little beady eyes and sharp teeth. And he's got this like this greenery coming off his arms to form his arms and his head. And my buddy down at DWN made this for me. I don't know, folks, if he still has this particular one left. I know he had these available for a short time back in 2011, 2012. I had scored this for really nothing. I mean, he wanted like a certain amount, and since I've known him for a while, he let me have it really cheap. It's one of my favorite little prop items in my, so-called prop collection. This is a 1-in-1 scale, folks, so this would be how big he is in the film in the 90s. He would be exactly this big. Here's my hand. That's how big this guy would be back in the 90s. Now, there was another movie right after that, around 91, that flopped. It was called Killer Tomatoes Eat France. I don't know if all you monsters out there ever heard of that movie. And I'll just say that that movie bombed. I'll give you a little tidbit of information. There is a actor by the name of Mark Price. You guys probably heard of him before. He played Skippy in Family Ties in the 80s with Michael J. Fox. He also did the notorious, one of my favorites, 1986's Trick or Treat. Not to be confused with the anthology from 2009, folks. I'm talking about the original Sammy Kerr, rocker from back then in the day. I really like this movie. It's interesting. It's really goofy and corny, and it's up my alley. I own all of the movies on DVD. I do not yet to own them on Blu-ray, folks. Again, this is a DWN production. So, if you guys want one of these, look my buddy up, DWN Productions, and see if he has any on his website. If you're into Killer Tomato merch, he is the guy to go to. He did make a Zoltar, or I should say Zoltan, from Killer Tomatoes Eat France in '91. It's a lot larger, and it has a scar on his eye and a black eye patch, and he's got like a skunk mohawk going down the back of his head. And he was like the general of the Killer Tomatoes back then, which they based the cartoon on in '91 that was short-lived on Fox. I've taped some of the old episodes years and years ago, and Fox Kids ran it from '91 to '92, and it went out of business. I mean, they completely just shut the whole thing down. As far as cartoons go, I didn't mind Professor Putrid Gangrene and Terror Bombay and the Fuzzy Tomato and all that, and Silver Finletter and Chad and his son, his nephew. That was a fun type of a show, like a cartoon to watch. But I just wanted to highlight this for this summer. I know I've discussed in further videos that I'm going to be getting into other cool masks and props and weird toys this summer and fall of 2025. So stay tuned, folks. We're going to be getting into more weird, obscure toys and stuff. So if you love or like these videos, please like and subscribe. And until next time, kiddies, stay tuned and get monstified.
Every town, if one believes the latest ratings. Broadcasting from his secluded studio high atop Crystal Mountain, Geronihue gives America what it wants to see. And then some. Mr.